A massive curfew crackdown in North Orange County Monday night as 10 police agencies joined forces to keep juveniles off the streets and out of gangs.
You ever in trouble for me?
Police officers fanned out across northern Orange County in search of juveniles out past curfew, and they had no trouble finding them. 35 teenagers were arrested and given the full criminal treatment, courtesy of police, the district attorney, and probation officers.
It is a school night and you have school tomorrow and you're out on the street. What gang neighborhood do you live in?
It was part scared straight and part education for the teens and their parents who were called out in the middle of the night. Some of these delinquents didn't seem fazed by the ordeal.
You should be apologizing to them because they're losing sleep and worried about you. How dare you act upset at them when they're here for you? Shame on you.
This young man has been in the system before, but this time he's acting more like a hardened criminal, and his mom and baby sister more like victims.
She expressed her concerns about taking him home, possible violence, so I wanted to make sure that he understood that it is a crime to assault his mother, to threaten his mother, to vandalize the home.
The teens were forced to look at real pictures of what can happen after curfew.
Unfortunately, between the hours of 10 p.m. and 6 a.m., kids that are not supervised or out on the street are not only possibly involved in criminal activity themselves, but most likely could be a victim of a crime.
The hope is this curfew roundup will turn some children around. Officers here know they can't save them all, but they can try.
They call me the believer I believe. I think that if you can get to them, you can make a change.
Well, most of the teens went home with their parents. Parents, by the way, can face criminal charges if their children commit crimes while violating curfew. People from the Gang Reduction Intervention Program, or GRIP, organized that curfew sweep. They're also the people behind our next story, and they know if you want kids to stay in school, dangle a carrot in front of them. That idea worked for more than 1,100 kids who took a challenge from the Orange County District Attorney and got the carrot, a ticket to an Angels game. Tiffany Lundberg takes us out to the ball game.
You could feel the excitement as hundreds of kids stepped off the buses and marched their way into Angel Stadium Friday. It was all part of an attendance challenge offered by Anaheim Police and the District Attorney's Office.
I thought it would be good, and I thought there would be kids who had perfect attendance, but I thought it would be a handful. But it wasn't a handful. It was hundreds.
More than 1,100 kids filled the seats at the Big A on a perfect afternoon. It wasn't easy getting here. For the last 6 months, the kids had to keep a clean record. No tardies, no absences, and no trouble.
I didn't get in trouble, and I woke up in the morning early. And you're always in a rush because if you get late, you're not gonna come here.
These students come from the toughest neighborhoods in the county. These are areas targeted by GRIP, the Gang Reduction Intervention Program.
The law says you have to be at school on time every day. So the Angels came out in December and offered the kids this opportunity. So these kids that are here tonight earned their ticket to the game.
Let's bring over Torrey Hunter and Vlad Guerrero.
Angels phenom Vladimir Guerrero spoke to the kids, and so did center fielder Torrey Hunter. He is no stranger to growing up around gangs.
I told myself and I promised myself I'm going to get myself out of here somehow, and I kind of use baseball in that way.
GRIP has proven to have a hold on these kids. Tardies are down 38%, attendance is up 50%.
I'm very excited that some of us got a chance to come here for the first time.
This is Tiffany Lundberg reporting.
Well, what do soccer, spring break, and the district attorney's office have in common? As Eliana Moreno shows us, more than you might think.
Listen up. Okay, you guys are going to play fair, and you're going to play hard, okay?
From the looks of it, you'd think this is a soccer team gearing up for yet another match. But these elementary school students are actually taking part in the 6th annual Spring Youth Sports Camp put on by the Orange County District Attorney's Office.
In the morning, we're helping them out. We're teaching them soccer clinics. In the afternoon, we're doing workshops with them, kind of life skills such as drug abuse, staying in school, college, careers in law enforcement.
Teaching kids these skills now is a way to keep them on the right side of the law.
We're coming out here talking to the kids and hopefully preventing them from getting involved in gangs or involved in crime, and also helping them out so they don't make some bad choices that could lead them in that direction.
Dozens of Anaheim students attended the 3-day camp. These children have never been in trouble with the law, but some have come close.
And we have had several different kids who have been very involved or very much at risk of getting involved with gangs. And I think these programs, which help promote self-esteem and, like I said, provide resources to their parents, have really helped steer them in the opposite direction.
The Orange County Youth Sports Foundation sponsored the camp. This is Eliana Marino reporting.
It was a time of hope and healing as nearly 400 people gathered for the inaugural Orange County Victims' Rights March. Jennifer Bauman has their story.
It was a flower-filled march from the Orange County District Attorney's Office to the Old Orange County Courthouse Monday morning. Aaron Runyon, whose 5-year-old daughter was kidnapped and killed in 2002, reminded everyone that their loved ones' memories live on while they wait for justice.
In honor of Samantha, in honor of those you have lost, may you find in your heart that it is the love, not the anger. It is the love that blessedly binds us to them forever.
The Remembrance Rally was also a time to celebrate the recent passage of Proposition 9. The sister of murdered racing legend Mickey Thompson was one of Orange County's most outspoken supporters.
Victims now have rights in the California Constitution. How great is that?
Members of law enforcement joined friends and families of murder victims still suffering the pain of their loss. Ruth Allen waited 15 years for the capture of her husband's killer.
Today, when we walked over, it was a wonderful release to be with other people who understood. Part of me healed, I think.
That's just the kind of feedback organizer District Attorney Tony Rackauckas was hoping to hear.
People react differently, but I think that giving somebody a little bit of a ability to express themselves and to show themselves might be of some help.
The DA committed to making the Orange County Victims' Rights March an annual event. This is Jennifer Bauman reporting.